Hello, everybody, and welcome to our little viewing tonight. I'm Jane Franklin, and we have created the dancers, I should say, are in the process of creating some little video profiles of the areas where they live as a lead-in to our season kickoff. So I'm going to get underway by introducing our very first video of this series, which is by Becca Weiss. And here she is.
Hello.
And Becca, I'm always amazed by all these little different neighborhoods around the area that nobody ever knows about and that are so personal and tell us so much about where we live. So I want you to explain a little bit about your neighborhood before we see this video, if that's okay with you.
Yeah. I moved in here about a year ago. So I'm right off of Route 50 in Falls Church, Virginia, and I'm about 5 minutes from the Mosaic District. And the video we're about to show shows a trail that's by my house, but I actually never knew about it until quarantine. I probably had been here like 5 months until I found these trails, and I just found them accidentally just walking my dog and exploring because, we've had a lot of time at home. So I ended up on these trails, and it's kind of been a fun adventure to explore them throughout quarantine. They go off into other neighborhoods, and it's right by the high school, Falls Church High School. I live right across the street from there. So I spend a lot of time there, which you'll see in the video, but I walk my dog, I work out there. Sometimes me and my boyfriend just need to get out of the house. We're both teachers and we're both working from home. So when we need to get away from our screens, it's kind of been our place to just de-stress. And yeah, that's kind of how I found it and made the video.
Cool. And then I always, and people ask me, well, why are you guys doing this? Well, we have something that we are getting ready for, which is, I'm going to just run this little banner on the bottom here just for a few seconds, which is and actually Becca invented this title for us this year. She said, how about calling it Virtual Season Kickoff? So indeed, we are calling it Virtual Season Kickoff on September 12th. And I see I misspelled the word.
I didn't notice.
The abbreviation is misspelled, but we will forgive that spelling error. And so that's why you're going to be learning. I talked with Meredith Barnes earlier today, who is the artistic director of Dance Art Theater, and she mentioned the cocktail tutorials and how she felt like she knew all the company members much better after she had seen the cocktail tutorials. Yeah. So in a way, we are hoping this On the Road series tells you even more about the company members.
Yeah, because we're known as dancers, but it's kind of fun to see this other side.
Yes, yes, it is. And Becca's totally responsible for this piece of video you're about to see as far as putting it together. I don't know if you had anybody assisting you to do that.
Yes. Oh, I would be in so much trouble if I did. My boyfriend helped me, Aaron Hawksworth. He has been helping a lot. We've done some video work with Jane during quarantine, and he's always been the cameraman. So it's been kind of funny because he's never involved in my dance life. So that he thinks he's a star now. He's ready. He's ready to join.
That's great. I love that too, because so many of our partners are not necessarily involved in dance or even in the arts, and then all of a sudden they are.
And even the picture I sent you, Aaron wasn't around we needed a picture for the kickoff, and Now I have my cousin being the photographer. Aaron's the videographer. Everyone's joining.
Right. Good. Okay. Well, I will show you that picture, but first I think I'll go ahead and show you Becca's video on the road at Falls Church.
Becca Weiss, and this is my favorite spot. These trails are just a 5-minute walk from my apartment here in Falls Church, Virginia. I see all types of wildlife, birds, deer. I saw a fox on a run one time. The little bridges are my favorite part. Sometimes you see tadpoles swimming in the creek below. Trails have been like an escape for me, a place where I can go to get out of the house and get fresh air. I go on runs here, I walk my dog here.
Otóż i poranek, czyli należałoby wstać z łóżeczka i po odmówieniu krótkiej, ale treściwej modlitewki ogolić się należycie. Wszelako jakże ogolę.
I'm not sure many people know about these paths and these trails. I've come out here plenty of times with my dog and haven't seen a single person on the trail, which is kind of nice.
Niech żyje cywilizacja, panowie. Otóż znajduję się w windzie. Jedną rączką będę się teraz golił, a drugą za pomocą stosownego guziczka przenosił moją powłokę cielesną zdjętą.
Thank you for joining me on this walk today, and I hope you will join us for our virtual season kickoff on September 12th at 7:30 p.m. And keep your eyes peeled for more on-the-road segments with other company members of Jane Franklin Dance.
All right. Okay.
I see Kelsey and Philip commenting.
Oh yes, I can put up some of those comments for us all to enjoy. Yes, thank you so much, Kelsey and Philip, for chiming in on those. About Becca's video. Very nice job. And I wanted to show too, just because I don't want to leave her cousin out.
Gotta give everyone their credit.
So I'm going to put this over our face just for a second. I think, no, I won't. I have to do it. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to take us out. To I always there we go.
There she is.
I always forget you cannot hear us talk if we take our faces off of there. But anyway, there's that nice photo that Rebecca's cousin took. So that's great. So other than that, let's see. I just want to show you and tell everybody while I have you here, we do have a couple of things coming up. Brenna is doing the next 40 Plus project on September 12th. We'll be showing a piece that Philip made with 40 Plus that is it's called I Can Cook Too, and Philip has done a fantastic job of being a filmmaker and putting everybody into work in their kitchen in a very cinematic way. So that's another reason to come and watch on September 12th. But also, we have a new project coming up the beginning of September with Brenna. So don't miss that. We also have some online classes. We're starting off in the fall, small. There's only 3 classes per week, but we do have some adult class offerings, abs and modern and ballet. So take advantage of that. The other thing just to know about is also our Stuff for Kids. 2 fun projects that Kelsey and Carly are doing this fall, dancing under things. What kid doesn't like a paper box? And also fantastic animals. And so I hope you will drop by and join us for some of these activities at least. And thanks so much for joining us here today. And look for our next on the road segment, which I think is going to be with this dynamic dancer, Kelsey Rohr, and it will be on Friday. I think it's on Friday.
It's a great week. We got 2 videos coming.
And in the meantime, we will hope that everything goes well for you, and that all this rain does not make you too sleepy or sad. All right. Thank you, everybody. And just remember that you can always be dancing with animals and other things in the fall. Thank you, Becca.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.